So finally, here we are with the Bonanza. This is the finished model. I've added a little bit of colour. That's just some acrylic red paint. And I've gone round with a fine point marker pen as well. Got the registration number on, which is the Buddy Holly number that was on his plane when he crashed in the Beechcraft Bonanza. So I'm going to just walk you around now and show you what I've done. We'll start at the front. That's the best place to start. So let's take the propeller off. I've painted the prop anyway. Let's take that off. It'll come off so easy. Right, I'll pick it up and then I can pick it up and show you. Right, so I've drilled two air inlet holes. You can see inside the fuselage through those two black bits there to allow airflow over the internals of the radio gear. I've put a couple of rolled up bits of paper underneath for exhaust stubs. Obviously I've put the undercarriage doors in for the nose wheel that stay underneath. I put a couple of doors on for the main gear wheels, legs, another decal underneath. These are 5 thou vinyl stick-on numbers and letters, which my printer down in Cardigan did for me, so that was smashing. The red trim down the side is masking tape that I painted red first, let it dry and then cut it out. So that's that. Now I've put tissue paper over where, because all this is perspex, if you like, or this side, I've had to put tissue paper, hard to see there, to make it look like it's not window, which kind of works. It's good enough. I really wanted to paint the whole model white, but I think the weight would have been too much for it. So let's take the door off, well, window. This window comes out. That allows us access inside. So I've still got the Spectrum AR600 receiver. I've still got the 2 servos in there, one for the elevator, one for the ailerons. The battery box I've ended up putting at an angle inside. So this now allows you to get this battery out quite easily. What is that? That's a 380 milliamp hour. So it's quite nice and simple, and then you just pop the windscreen back in. It's a bit difficult one-handed, but there you go. Just put it in nicely there. Yeah, what else have we done? Let's go underneath. So I replaced the stringers, or the longerons, or I think they call them stringers, don't you, that I had to remove to sort the radio gear out. The ailerons work nicely. I was not too unhappy with the covering. I tried Doculam for the tailplane, so that kind of worked. But the tissue covering overall, I'm quite happy with, really. I put it on dry. Oh, tell a lie. Yeah, I put it on dry for the wings and the fuselage, and it was wet for the tailplane, which I used polyurethane paint on. The rest of it I put on dry, and I used watered down PVA. I then shrunk it, keeping it flat on 2 bits of wood. I did each wing separately, each wing half. Let it dry, and then I put a thin down coat of Easy Dope. I think it was 70-30, something like that. And then I think I may have put a full strength coat on as well. Yeah, I think I did. So that's actually quite tough, which is brilliant. Right, so what I've done, Sunday, was it Saturday? Oh no, actually it wasn't, was it? What's today? Saturday, Friday, Thursday. Oh no, Friday yesterday. I went up to the Aberystwyth and District Model Flying Club, because that's the nearest one to me. And I gave it a couple of test flies. Now, it was a little bit windy, so penetration-wise, it kind of penetrated. It wasn't overly windy, but it didn't really want to stay up. So I'm not quite sure what to do next. I might have a play around with a propeller. I've got options. I've got a 2-blader and I've got a 3-blader. I don't know which one would give me more thrust. I might even try and cut down one of the props. I've got a couple of others to mess about with, so I might experiment. The other option is to lighten it. I suppose I could take some of the wiring out, so I could reduce the wiring, but that's more hassle. I could put a smaller battery in, or I might even remove the undercarriage. From how it flew, it was actually quite stable, so I was quite pleased with it, and it didn't break, so that was always a good thing. So that's about it so far. Once I've got it flying properly, I'll do a video, and then I'll post that on YouTube as well. That's it for now.